Hello, everybody. I am your host, Wyatt Danger, and today we're playing some Inscription. Yes, Inscription. I can read, and I'm pretty proud of that. So, a lot of people have recommended me to play this. So, let's get to playing it, I guess. Continue, I guess. I don't know where I'm continuing from. Challenger. It's been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. You lack sacrifices for the creature. Alright, I guess I'll play the squirrel card. Now, play your stroke. Stroke costs 1 blood sacrifice. Must be made. An honorable death. Play the stroke. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. Ring the bell and end your turn and commence combat. Alright, how do I? There we go. Your stroke stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power 1. Your stroke dealt me 1 damage. I added to the scale. When you win, if tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stroke stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stroke. That means your stroke's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. I'll draw a squirrel. How dull. Then I can play the wolf, I guess. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Alright. And, that was my turn. Because you are learning, I will pass. Choose again a random card from your deck, or the certainty of the squirrel. I'll choose this one. Alright. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. You're not gonna like this one, buddy. I'm putting a squirrel out on the field. You've won this match. It won't all be this easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 destinies of the forest approach you tentatively. I'm more of a this guy than that guy. I got a cat. The undying cat sacrifice the poor beast does not kill it. The caster adder damage from its poison bite will always be lethal. Yeah, I want a cat. Another creature joins your caravan. I should probably start reading a little louder. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You have found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergencies. And have a second. Another useful implement I'll allow you to tip the scales with. There's as much as you can carry. Alright, let's get to paddling, I guess. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was just the right play. I get it, but maybe you'll help me. Play along now. You may see my moves ahead of time. Alright. We'll play a squirrel and the cat. Oh, wait. Booty cheeks. Wait. Maybe it wasn't booty cheeks. Maybe I lied. Mind the ambitions of a wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Alright. So I gotta get rid of that wolf cub. Let's do a squirrel to stroke. Or whatever. Let's place a squirrel, then make it a stroke. Here we go. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ah, my bat flew right over your cat. Now let's take a random one from the deck. So we got a snapper and a wolf. I gotta do some damage, or it's not gonna be good. Alright, here we go. Let's do that then. Hopefully that's enough. So that cat's immortal, I think, so let's do this. Alright. We're not out, but we are gravely injured. Yeah, I think I think that was the right choice to do. No sacrifices. But that bat is a real pain in the ass, I'd say. Let me do... Then, end my turn. So how do I combat the bat? You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Alright, let's move forward. I get a new card. Wolf cub. Young cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn, which is good. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive but feeble flying creature. I might take the wolf cub. Just because I feel like it's a really good card, but the only downside I'd see to it is the flying thing. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. The cat's just... The infinite life cat is just too good. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. You want to be picked? Can I go back? I don't think I wanted to do that. Can I take the cat back? Nope, nope. No, no. That wasn't good. Well, we have a powerful wolf. Sorry, Stro and cat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. Yeah. We got a powerful wolf. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. This is not really good. I need more squirrels out on here. I feel like I gotta break one of those. Just to play this wolf that I didn't really want to get, but I guess we now have. Wait, is that wolf now immortal? I keep on pressing the wrong buttons. You're one damage away from winning. I was gonna test out if this wolf was immortal or not, but I guess I don't need to test that out now that I got 2 squirrels. Then ring the bell. Impressive you may yet survive this ordeal. Knock, knock on the wood. Wait, knock on wood. I swear I can read. Cat, porcupine. But ordinary porcupine sharpens its quills, waiting for those who dare to attack it. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. I want more cats. Either fire or whatever that is. I'll choose that. Ooh, I get to sacrifice. See you, cat. Alright. You talk to me, so I feel like you're important, right? What an honor. So we got some trees in our ways. Let's turn this into a wolf cub. Then ring the bell. Alright, that's already really not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to sacrifice these 2. Probably put a wolf. The grizzly bear just does too much damage. I also feel like I gotta use that squirrel. Hopefully, this, no! You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from that table. Fetch me a candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Oh, I didn't expect you to be here already. How do I give it to you? Oh, hold on. I just learned how to walk. Now sit back down. Excuse me. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the two mistakes you can make here. If you make another mistake, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Hey, you shouldn't have done that. I don't know why you shouldn't have done that, but I'm guessing you shouldn't have done that. Yep, turtle. Wolf. Frog. I might take the frog. Let's see what's over here. A gust from this may leave your creatures in the air, if only for a turn. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. I feel like cutting up a card is more worth it than anything else. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you can ignore the bleeding, do I need more? Yeah, I would want more blood. Feeling overbearing enough was a full 3 items you carried on. So we got a boss, I guess. Alright. The trees seem to close in around you as you chill mist descends. In a distance, you can hear the clanking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. A fucking pirate! Oh, wait. This was the prospector. The mule's the key? Alright, so I'm guessing I gotta really attack that mule. Stoat, I believe in you. Back on the board. That ends my turn. Music is all. Can I change the music? Like how loud the music is. So I'm usually quiet in these videos, so I want to make sure you can hear me. Let's put the squirrel there, I guess. And I'm going to sacrifice you two to get a wolf. Alright. We can get a wolf cub out here if I sacrifice you, put you down, then ring the bell. That's not really good, but the wolf's here. Alright, let's, what can I do? I feel like it's more, yeah, that'd be, slightly better to not, well, slightly better to have than not to have, I'd say. Let's get out. Hopefully, you have a mortal wolf. I'm sorry to, Can I sacrifice a boulder? You cannot draw blood from a boulder. Oh. Let's give, those two there. And I can play the snapper, because we just have enough blood around here. Oh. Dang nabbit, my mule! So the mule had all my other cards? That was a dumbass mole. I hope you didn't think I would be that easy. Yeah, you kind of look like Easy Pete from Fallout. So, I trust you would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. I've struck gold. Alright, I guess. How do I get rid of gold? Get him. Alright. I can sacrifice a cat for a squirrel. Which doesn't... That was probably a misplay, but... Who knows? Let's do sparrow. Sparrow for squirrel. See if that does anything. Hey, I got plenty of squirrels. I don't got any cards left. I only got squirrels. Battle has taken a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation begins to set in. I'm not going down without a fight, so... For me. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Although you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. Would I like a memento? Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be a perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. I'm a wolf. A cost of 2 odd. That's what you were saying. Power and health. I'll take the River Snapper. 1 power and 6 health from a River Snapper. Now choose a card where you can extract its sigils. A sigil of Mighty Leap from the Bullfrog. Now I get to put in my name. This is the most mid card I could have made, but I didn't know what he was asking at the beginning, so here's my card. There, there's there is now but one final of a matter, the portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Hopefully, I was not being a doofus for all this, and that's where I was supposed to die. Here we are, another challenger. Perhaps it's time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You can gain bones when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Yo, Stoat, you're back. What's over there? You got a rattler. Yeah, that's fine. From death of your creatures, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent, or the battle ends. I gotta make sure whatever I put in front of the rattler over there doesn't die easily, or can kill it before it kills my creature. So let's do this. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Alright. So, now, oh, I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch that for me. It's beside the safe. Who do I want to be? Do I even get to choose who I want to be? No, I don't. Wait. Hold on. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Let's continue. A meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? Nefarious rattler, a brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. Unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. So I learned from my mistakes, so let's get the cockroach. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. Some tokens for a rainy night. Sure, let's take some tokens. It's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. I only need to watch me suffer. Alright, what do you put down? Wolf cub. We place down a squirrel. Then my stoat. Yes, I'm sure. And, make sure you kill that. Actually, we don't need you that much there. What did you put over there? Why is there a spider? Let me do that. Make sure they're always guarded. Ooh, we got a cockroach. Well, if you desire it, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. Alright, let's see. I'm no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But you can keep your hands off my possessions. Alright, this is puzzle time, I guess. So we got a clock. Let's go forward. A cunning raven, a blade upon its skies. I don't even want myself. Fire or that thing. I'll see what's over that thing. Alright. So I'm gonna sacrifice the cockroach. Who would I want the most? Ah, we know each other, buddy. Let's do this. Yeah, alright. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this fool's cabin. Silent or I'll tear you to shreds. What do you put over there? Porcupine coyote. I'm not gonna go a squirrel in a bottle. I can place down 2 squirrels for a wolf. Let's put the wolf there. Welcome back, welcome back. So, welcome to, your new hell. A whole misplay. Hold on. You think this is a misplay? The bullfrog for the whatever you want to call it, squirrel. Alright, let's see what's over here. You stopped along the way by a trapper looking for liquidant his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt. Free o' charge. See the quality. So, what do these do? So I didn't mean to. Please consider my pelts. Alright, Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. So, I don't think I really need anything. Let's see what a fire does. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddle around a campfire. They look upon you, your group of creatures, and beckoned. Come, warm one. Your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire that will enhance its power, another said. You notice one of the survivors. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. You're immortal, right? Uh, we don't really need the possum. So, the fire warmed the poor possum, enhancing its powers. One of the survivors reached towards it, never gashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the possum away from the fire and left. I should have put the stoat in there. It was immortal, so I don't think it would have died. So there's a rule book somewhere. There's a passcode in a rule book. Let's go over here. Put a stoat over here. And let's put a frog over here. Welcome back, welcome back. Guess where you're gonna be going? Keep me alive? Are you joking? Alright. What can I do? If I pull out a tooth. There you go. You only needed one more. I am tempted by the rattler, but an elk. The bones take a little while, so I'm gonna go see where the rule book is. Can I... 273. So the password is 273. Two, 7-3. And I get a stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape Bet's iron crypt, but it's still around. You're talking too fast. Put that away. Hey, there's a key in here. Alright, I'm getting it. I forgot that I had that put there. Very well, you may add it to your deck. And I'll deal you every so often. I gotta get some tea later. Because this is starting to affect my voice. Yes! Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Oh, fuck you. I'll be back, but fuck you, man. I'll make sure I'm nice and secure. I'll take some more bones. Powerful item that turns this, and I'll skip my next turn. See, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see how ready I am. The fuck, man? My boss battles are high stakes tests of your aptitude. Was one flame you'll either overcome them or die. If you're not, I'll let you keep the smoke. Well, if I have the smoke. The inconsistent clinking reverbs between your ears. Path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. It was the prospector. You again. Indeed. Our friend here freed me. Well, another friend here. But I suppose we are in deep this time. So, I don't know what smoke does at all. Here you go, smoke. Stoat, you can go in front of the mule. Yes. And, in fact, let's do a little bit of some coinage over here. Let's put the stink bug right here. I don't want to put too many creatures out because I know what happened last time. So I'm just gonna stock up on 2 squirrels and something else. Worker in it. Here goes one of your lives. That's gold in them cards. Oh, you didn't. Oh, fuck. So many bones. Gold, I've struck gold. Let's do another squirrel. Get him. Hey, you're just giving me more bones. You got a skink. Stoat. You can give the coyote. Bad play. What do... Skink, you can go in front of a bloodhound. Let's see. I'll take a squirrel. Just so I can have it for later, just in case. And let's take a card from here. Let's place that there. And I'll replace it with the elk fawn. Let's take a squirrel. And here comes all my other cards. Dag nabbit. And I want. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. And we are past that first boss. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The ethereal serpent death strengthens it further. The prudent pack rat never doubts the utility of stocked back. I honestly want the weird looking Bigfoot. Was the sound of a prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears? You are carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the. Every step forward was answered by some near slip or sliver. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. And the vulnerable beehive. When it's attacked, you'll draw a bee. Might be good. But the cat's also good. That only has 2 health. So that wouldn't really last me that long. Let's see. I'll go. See, that looks like a mini boss over there. And I'm ready to take on a mini boss. I never neglect the mention of overkill damage. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of a victim. Lucky for you. I was not ready for that, apparently. So, that was on me. How disappointing. But we get to see what this thing is. You arrived at an inky bank mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke past one of my trials. And I will be yours in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. But first, you will choose a trial. Trial of Bones. 3 drawn cards you must cost 5 bones. Pass. 3 blood. I'll take the blood. The trial begin. Alright. I instantly knew that guy was gonna 4 from Ural, 1 from a Stoat, 1 from the worker ant. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was that's a good thing. I'm gonna take the black goat. The inhabited black goat joined your menagerie. Honestly, that was probably worth 1 life. Choice is yours. I feel like the cat's just too good. Alright, let's put it on the elk fawn. We gotta drop a squirrel. All right. Sure. Come on on. Come on. You know on. So. Sorry. You're getting sacrificed. We need somebody with good health. Sure. We got a stinky ant queen. Lucky draw. Alas, it's time for you to perish. I hope I'm doing good and not looking like a fool. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Oh. Pathetic. Do you really think I would have filmed in there? Do you have any idea that camera is capable? Give me that. Well, it was worth a try. One thing now remains. I must capture your vestige. Say cheese. Alright, we're back. I had such high hopes for you that last one. Why do I bother trying to teach you? You will learn as we go, or you will die. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. Why is a stoat's head square? But it is dealt so it stands. Why is your head square? No, you may not choose a beast. Instead, you must decide on a tribe that you prefer. Elk, wolf, snake. I'll choose that path. A dauntless bloodhound. It leaps to oppose the new creatures when they a random chosen canine. Did you wish for something else? No? I'll take it. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. And I'll take that. You accepted the wood carver's offer. Its useless was out its second half, but you intended that this would be the last encounter with her. Alright, let's do some of these puzzles. Just so I know I'm as strong as I could possibly be. What goes there? Yes. Curious. This one seems like it's near perfect. Ooh, I got a squirrel head. I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. My thanks. The woodcarver will be offering this now. But alright. I did that. Take all the eyes. Oh, there's a plant here. I have a plant. I sit down. Was this plant? You've plucked that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I dealt. Fine. So strange. Why can't I remember this name? I believe I lost some of my memory. The Flash. Please try to remain alive for just a short while longer. I'd like a memento. Death card. Let us begin. Please choose a card to draw. Cost from. Obviously, the rabbit pelt. A cost of free. Rabbit. And another. This time I'll use the power and health. For the numbers. So this one's not going to be that bad because we have a 1 power and 2 health. Finally, we will extract the sigils. I'll take the wolf cub. A sigil fledgling wolf cub. Wyatt 3. D. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Are you ready? Another challenger. Did I tell you the tale of a one who came before you? They fell to a mad prospector. Nothing comes between that man and his. You want the cage war deck? Suits yourself. So, why is the stoat looking stotus? Stoatish? Let me see what's going on around here. Oh. Do you release the snuffing out of the access candles before a boss? Perhaps you will now enjoy or something. Bloodhound. Honestly, the mantis is elk fawn. I'll take an elk fawn. Stoat, I believe in you. Even though you look really bad right now. And after this, I'm going to grab some tea. Because I'm sure my voice is starting to give out. You came across a hobbled man standing beside some boulders. He caught me off guard. Not supposed to see me tell down the road. Say, I like me a little gamble. If'n ye can pick up a boulder that has gold in it, you can keep it. Strike the middle. Yeehaw, 'tis gold. I can barely abide by giving it to you. But a promise is a promise where I'm from. I don't know how lucky that was, but I felt pretty lucky. I don't need backpack stuff, so let's go over here. Let's do elk fawn and I don't feel like wolf. Let's do elk fawn and wolf. So what should I do? Yeah, I'll take a. I concede. Sure, I wasn't doing that well. Meat pelts are clean. Have a free one. I'll take a wolf and a rabbit. Bank year patronage. I shouldn't have gone this way, but all right, you're going up there. Let's put Vistode in there. You have a good amount of health. Fine choice. So birds are extra evil. He has 2 birds. Yes, I think you've got me this time. Hey, I'll accept that one. I don't need all the tubes in the world. You've encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was a trader that old trapper mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but moldi- were moldified by her. You just put the mask on, well, the opposite way, so that's totally a new person. Do you mind if I examine most? Let's start with your hair pelt. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. A moose. I'll take a skunk. And a moose. Oh, wolf pelts too. Exquisite. Let's see. This one's just too good. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Pick. Long elk. This one seems a little bit cooler than the rest. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Let's go see what the fire has in store for us. Let's put this one on there. Power of a magazine was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife out of their pocket. Alright. He's a pretty good card, I would say so. Currently. That smoke, it is greatly needed. If you pass a massive empty bowl surrounded by heat, unidentifiable giblets and scandal. It seems the bowl was designated for the dog. But what earthly hound would require a meal that's... You got a new dog? Where's that hound of mine? So, I don't need to go too hard. Playing him would too early would be a little unnecessary. Greater smoke. Let's play the bullfrog. See what happens there. Let's do... Of that mule. Ooh, I could. Let's just ride this one out. I'll take the wolf. Who seems less useful? I'd say probably the bullfrog. Alright, that's your first candle down. Or there's gold in them cards. Yep, that's very unfortunate. Gold! I've struck gold! I'll wait this one out a little bit. Eat them. And let's take a squirrel. And place a squirrel down there. And another squirrel right there. Then we get this guy. Place him there. My mule in her pack. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but I think I'm doing well without that extra help. What can we put down? Let's put down a coyote. Alright. Let's do this, then a little bit of a bad move, but I did it. Let me relight your candles. Very well. You may choose a rare card. A Star Wars Mold Man, the ultimate defense. A largely unimpressive specimen. I'll take this man again. He seems like he'll be real if I eventually can play him down. After the harrowing encounter of Prospector, you gathered yourself in. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. I'll take a mystery card. Who's Lewis? I'll take this. And let's go to the fire. Goose. The survivors were right about the flames. They enhanced your creature's power. Spawning a few survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with Moose Buck. Off. Let's go bullfrog for bullfrog. Yeah. Oh wait, I could have used those squirrel. Stupid. When will a worthy challenger appear? Sorry, I was stupid. Might take the corpse maggots. All right. Huh. It seems like either it's really rare for for them to eat them, or I've just been getting. All right. Start off with a rattler, 1 health. Let's do squirrel to skunk. Right there. Do you not have any cards left? Is that what happened? All right. Another one. I don't know what this does, so let's see what it does. You came across a familiar stone, but there's something different. Let's do corpse maggots. You cautiously slaughter the corpse maggots. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. This is already not good. I'll let you get a free hit on. Let's take a squirrel out. 1 squirrel, 2 squirrel, longhorn. But I feel like it's a little too early to kill out the deer. Well, earn point of damage. I didn't think you would really do that. Yeah, that's deserved. At the end of your rope. Alright. After I make my card, it's going to be tea time. Your death card, beautiful. Thought it could use some detail. Draw a card cost. Alright. 2 isn't that bad, so. Power and health. It should obviously be the moose buck. 4 power and 7 health from the moose buck. And the wolf. Any good card has a portrait. Goodbye. So, I didn't expect to see this one. What's going on? Can I know do something was that? Whoa. Fresh blood. Perhaps yours will make it further than the foot of a totem. Knock on wood. Your starting deck. Yeah, let's do deer. Elk fawn. I want to see what's up with this thing. Here we go. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you wouldn't. Can I stab you? It would be the first thing I want to do is stab you. Got a knife now. Thought that was a chainsaw. Here you go. There's this stoat guy. You had an idea. Why not warm your creature by the fire just for a moment longer? One of the starving survivors took a step. This would be risky. Push your luck. Sure. Before you could pull away, one of the survivors leapt upon the stoat. Another jabbed it was a spear. You looked away at the grotesque feeding frenzy that ensued. Blood and bones flew. Hey, they were pretty nice up until then. Now we go to the trapper. Oh wait, it was tea time. You won't find better belts within 100 miles. On the house. I didn't really have that many teeth anyways. So, I didn't really buy that much. By the way, this is after tea time. So, what that means is nothing. Alright, let's get back to playing. Don't eat any of my creatures. Let's see what that knife does. I haven't used the knife at all, so let's see. Oh, I wasn't needing that, I guess. Like, who would need an eyeball in this economy? Blackness ever go away, or is that just like a part of me now? Believe it or not, you're not the first person to leave. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like a replacement. So there's a definitely magical eyeball. So let me pick that one. Better. Regardless, the choice is final. All right, let's check out what's around you. Man, so let's do. Wait. Ooh, I see. I see. Okay. All the way around. No. All right. So yeah, I was most likely definitely supposed to die at that. You got anything else? So all those deaths were intentional, just so I could show off how to get all this stuff, and I didn't die on purpose. You all know that. I'm good at games to die not on purpose. You have my gratitude. Alright. See, the mantis is good, but it has so low health. I know you're cool, you're good. So I'll choose you. Yeah. A taste of my former glory. A tree closes in tight around you, cheating an invincible bush. If only wait out forward. The hollowed shape of a man's away. Got any gold in there? Let me crack it open. Take a look. What if I crack open your skull and take a look? I am very sure. I'll take a squirrel. At least I'm smoke. There's gold in them cards. Gold! I've struck gold! Let's pick a card. And let's put a frog right here. Get him. Then I can put, oh yeah, I gotta draw. And let's put the stink bug right there. Let's pick another squirrel. And alright, stink bug. Stink bug, you're probably gonna have to go. So let me pick up another squirrel, I guess. And let's do this. My mule, curse you! Let's remove this bullfrog for a. Then we can put down another bullfrog right here. And let's pick up another squirrel and ding the bell. And there goes your last candle. The light. Your reward. But Gek. Gek might be it. Yeah, long elk. Free from the prospector's unhinged gaze. Look ahead. Let's keep on going. Obviously, we're picking the stunted wolf to go right there. God damn! So, we're pretty strong right now. as Goku would say. A foul smell caused your thoughts. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of and rose to his feet. I am the anglerfish. I don't think this is what the game is. I think it's inscription. Alright, let me put the greater smoke there. And let's put a squirrel there. Yes. And an elk. No. That's all I needed to do. Which fish choice? Let me pull out a tooth real quick. Just in case. I got plenty of these. Go fish. Let's see. Let's take one of these. Go fish. Ooh, that's not best. I gotta hope for like something. Wyatt 40. Let's do squirrel to black. Then into Wyatt 4D. Then let me, just in case, grab it. I got plenty of teeth to spare. Oh. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. Child 13. Or abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have a heart to try? Let's take the strange larva. How long I was muted for, but hopefully it wasn't long. But we're over here now. And also, if I was muted for a long time, I'm gonna try dubbing it. If not, it's all getting edited out. So, good luck to editor Wyatt. Speaking of Wyatt, we can do squirrel here, transfer, make that a goat, and make that Wyatt. Let's see. Let's take one of these. Put that there. Put an elk there. And see what happens. So let's take one of these. I ain't gonna do anything. So let's get a creature out here. Barrow. Let's do this. The only way I can mess this up is somehow myself. exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. I always knew you were the same person. Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts. Trade me what you can, but know this, the rest will stay for me to fight. You have chosen differently. Alright. Ooh. What can I do with this? Oh no. But we got him down. We got hope for that cool wolf. But it didn't matter. Wyatt 4D finally came in clutch. You will not perish quite yet. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Mantis God. Ooh. I'm definitely picking the Mantis God. Was an enigmatic trapper and trader, now bleeding and persist. You could see a light. The end is near. We will need another map. Hell yeah. What do I want? I feel like I have to get more stuff. Let's see. What does this do? Scissors. See, that's more what we need. Oh no, you can't use that. I feel like scissors are probably the better choice, just in case. Your eyes are fixed on themselves. A small cabin. It's warm, light, a beacon of opposite dark. Surely, cabin marked the end of travels. I hope we're all excited for the end of this video, because I'm gonna record more of this, but I'm not recording this all in one night. Ooh, that's a big hand. Steps away from the cabin, presented with opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any trap. If you are able to pass my trial, be rewarded mightily. Trial of winged. Trial of a ring finger. Have a ring. Trial of a finned. Let's try to get them birds. Trial begin. Success. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. A card that dramatically alters the game. You don't even need to draw them. Boon of a goat's blood. Start a battle with a black goat. The boon of a magpie. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in your deck to choose. Boon of a bone lord. See, it's either of these two. I'm choosing this one. We will repeat that once more. Trail of a swift. 3 drawn cards. A trial of a skin. 3 drawn cards. Pelt. I feel like it's a traveler one. A single card was a splinter signal. Failure. I was really hoping for that blood. You managed to get a boon. This might be a fair competition. Took your time there. I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? I hope you are acquaintantly prepared or adequately prepared. Perhaps one more to be safe. All right. We got a mole man over there. We got great smoke. Squirrel. But we also have Wyatt and D. Let's do that. And let's see what happens. Sorry, buddy. Capability endured this onslaught of rare creatures. But the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a reckoning of kinship, color, and guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. How powerful are these? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Get him, Wyatt. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes. But it proves no value to my boy. I wonder. Am I fighting the moon? Now that is true value. Get it, Wyatt. You know what I want. Get it, Wolf. I don't need a card. I got my power. You really destroyed the moon. I was. All this was left to finish me off. Go on. I did it. Who's the doofus now? Because it's obviously not
What?
me.
I think I just beat him. Oh.
I did not celebrate often, and I solemnly give gifts. But you, challenger, you are worthy. Please do not be dig in. Is there something wrong? Prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. Who gave you that? You absolute integrate. Give it back. Who's the card now?